Hello everybody, this is Charles and I'm back with another review, this time for Takara Tomy's Transformers masterpiece MP-11NR Destron New Jetron Warrior Ramjet. Alright, so this is a Takara Tomy online mall exclusive. So as you can see, the box is huge, okay? So it's so huge I got no space on my screen, okay, to put it in. But this is like the front and the back of the box, and it comes with a very nice bio card. Okay, so this is a bio card of Ramjet. Over here it says Stamina 8, Intelligence 5, yup, not very clever, Speed 9, Endurance 9, Rank 5, Courage 8, Firepower 7, Skill 6. Alright, so without further ado, here is Ramjet. Okay, so I'm just gonna adjust the camera closer right now. Okay, you have a good view. So this is Ramjet. Okay, so very nice white piece of transformer. So this is like a remold of the Seeker. So the noteworthy remodes are the head, okay, the kneecaps over here, the wings. So these are the main remold that's done to the MP-11. So prior to the review, I actually exampled the two missiles at the back over here. Okay. So yeah, so this is Ramjet. So in terms of, let's say, joints wise, okay, it's cool. You have ratchet joints. You can move 90 degrees over here. He has a double jointed elbow. Okay, slight waist rotation, very slight. His head can move not 360. Okay, it's being blocked, okay, by the back. So one thing about the head, which I think it's a little bit aesthetically not so nice, that you can see the back of the cockpit over here. So if you look at the back over here, this cockpit piece, so it would be much nicer if you can align it such that you can't see the cockpit piece at all. But unfortunately, due to the way that the toy is made and for alignment purpose, you can't hide that completely. And yeah, so this is how it will look like. But still, it's still a very nice piece. In terms of the lower leg articulation wise, you can actually move it up this much. Okay, you can rotate the thighs. Okay, you can move it up this much. Okay, and then you have double jointed knees. Okay, you can actually move the knees two ways notch, but you probably wouldn't use it. So this is one notch you can actually use, and then the other way you can move it downwards as well. Let me just try to do it on the other leg. It's simpler to do it. Yeah, so over here I can actually move the knees slightly more. Over here, you can see over here. Okay, I'm just moving it one more notch downwards. Alright. So, okay. Here's so much for articulation. Okay, gotta make sure I align the knees nicely before I do the transformation. Okay, so over here, very nice. So one thing I don't really like about this is that the back, okay, this part still feels a little flimsy, as you all can see. So typical of the MP-11 mold. Apart from that, it's nice, I mean design wise and everything. So before we go on to the transformation, okay, just a few things to highlight. So when removing this giant missile pod thingy, just make sure you hold on to the rib piece, okay? Just hold on to the rib piece and just slowly wriggle it out. Okay, don't just wriggle it out directly this way, because this piece, okay, I think it feels a little fragile. So just to make sure that you don't end up breaking something or stressing the plastic, just hold on to the red piece. Just wriggle, and then you can get the thrusters out. Alright, done. Put it on one side. So in transformation wise, first thing what you're going to do, you're going to open the cockpit over here, rotate this, shift this down, shift this up, rotate 180 degrees, okay, and you close the cockpit, okay, and you're done over here. Okay, so next thing what you want to do, you want to lift the back over here, okay, lift it up, and then you move the cone upwards as well, okay, and then what you're going to do is extend the body, make sure you extend it all the way, okay. So extend it all the way to the end. Let me just check and make sure I got the extended all the way. Okay. Yep. So extend it all the way to the end. So next one I'll do, you're gonna shift this cockpit piece upwards a little bit. Okay. So it's got a little bit jammed over here. Let me just try to unjam it. Okay. So yeah, you get a little bit of tussle over here. So once over here, rotate it 180 degrees. Okay, once you're done, just slot the cone piece underneath. Get it over here. Lock it in place. Lock it in place, and you're done for the top. So next thing I want to do, I want to move the shoulder upwards. Okay, so move this shoulder upwards so they align over here, and then you rotate the arms 90 degrees downwards. Rotate the arms 90 degrees downwards. Next thing what I want to do is to shift this chest piece inwards. Alright, so shift this chest piece inwards. Okay, so basically the instruction says that you can actually tap these two together, but I tried it and I can't really tap it, and I'm not going to force it. So it's going to stay this way. It's not going to be fully tapped in, although the instruction says that you can actually tap in completely. But I think it's going to be too tight. So I tried very hard to actually push this in, but I can't push it in. So I'm not going to force it. And anyway, it doesn't affect the transformation. So just leave it the way it is. Okay, so next thing what you want to do over here right now, you want to rotate the arm 90 degrees back. Okay, rotate the arm 90 degrees back. So once you collapse the first, you can just have to move it 90 degrees upwards. Okay, fold it in. So next thing, I'm going to fold this entire portion in. Alright, it will fold in very, very nicely. Okay, similar for the other side, just fold it in. See, so like I said, you don't really need to have this closing completely. It fits in very nicely, so it doesn't affect the transformation at all. And like I said, I would prefer you not to force it in, okay, in case you might end up breaking something. Over here, next thing you want to do is to look at this part. So this part, let's be very, very careful, because this plastic, it feels quite flimsy. Okay, quite flimsy over here. So in order for you not to stress or strain the plastic too much, I would suggest using your fingers, okay, hold as much as this piece of plastic as possible and hold the joint as close as possible and tap it down, okay? Tap it down slowly, okay? Okay, good. So once you tap it down slowly, go to the back, you see this, there's this hole over here, you can pack over here, and this hole you can pack over here. So let's go with this hole first, okay? Just peg it in. Okay. Okay, and I peg it in the top as well, okay? Done nicely. So let's go to the other side. So like I said, hold as much as the plastic as you can as possible. Okay, and then slowly just pull it down. Yes. Okay. So because so you won't strain the plastic too much. And once you have it down, so here just tap this in, and at the top, just tap this in. Okay, so a little bit of minor alignments. Okay, it's very nicely aligned. So once you align it very nicely, it's done. So what else you need to do over here? Just to align this part over here. Okay, push it down, and you're done with the top part of the jet. Okay, so next thing what you want to do? Okay, you want to lift this. Okay, just push this. Lift, just pull it forward towards you. Rotate this 180, flip it down, rotate 180, flip it down. Over here, lift this portion up, lift this portion up. Okay, flip this in, close it, close it. Okay, next thing what you want to do, okay, I actually did it over here first. You want to pull down this portion, okay, pull it down. Okay, similarly for the other side, just pull it down. And then likewise, so when transforming this part, just hold on to as close as possible. Okay, then you just tap it, just flip it over here, just over here. Hold it as close as possible so that you won't strain it too much. And you flip this out. Flip it up. You don't have to flip it out all the way, so you just flip it out at this angle, rotate 180 degrees, press it down, and then we have the thrusters. Then you just push it back in. So over this side, okay, for my piece, okay, you might have some problems digging out, but now it's okay. I had some problems digging out earlier on. So same thing over here, right? And hold it as close as possible to the plastic. Flip it down. Okay, so in order to make sure that the legs actually slot in nicely, you got to make sure it's totally aligned for the legs over here. So let me take a closer look over here. So to make sure that when you are transforming or you're playing the piece, right, you just have to make sure that Okay, this white piece has to be all the way in and touching the end of this black piece, so you can actually slot it in. So make sure you got it in. So once you got it in, you just slot it in, align it nicely. Okay, slot it in. Then you align the wings portion. Okay. So similarly for the other side, just align nicely. Just push it in. Okay. Okay, I just have aligned it nicely. Push it in. Here. Okay. So once you pushed it in all the way. Okay. Okay, got it. Push it in. Just tap these two pieces together. Tap the wings. Okay. Let me see if I can align them nicer. Okay. So it's a lot of alignment. So it's like you got to make sure you align this portion nicely. So once this portion is aligned nicely, the rest of the wings will align nicely as well. Okay. So this way. Okay. So the wings don't really tap really tightly at this point in time, but once you get the thrusters done, you will tap in really, really nicely. Okay. So you can see there's still a little bit of gap here, but that will be fixed in a while. So over here, let's go over here. You flip this upwards. Okay, flip out the wings. Rotate this 180 degrees. Put this down. Over here, same thing. Rotate this, hold it close. Over here. Put this down. Okay, I'm going to put this plane down for the time being. So for this, you got to make sure that when you slot it in, the alignment is really, really important. So because of the way that the joint, the part is made, you have to make sure it aligns nicely. So you can't just anyhow and then just slot it in, it doesn't fit in. You have to align it nicely, okay, so that it will fit in. Let me see, did I lose alignment? Okay, this is the correct one. So the way to do it, okay, this tab will go down. So make sure when you slot the wings, okay, just pull it out. Okay, so at the same time, parallel, find alignment and slot it in. Okay, nice. So once you're done over this side, okay, this will peg in to this part. Okay, so peg it in. Okay, I gotta do it a little bit off camera maybe. Okay, peg it in nicely. Okay, so once this is pegged in nicely, right, you see the wings align much nicer. So there's hardly any gap right now over here because of this giant missile that helps to peg it in and align it nicely. So let me do it for the other side as well. So similarly, you got to pull it out, make sure you keep the alignment there, and you slot it in over here, and you slot it in over here. Okay, alignment got it nicely, great. So flip it in, this part taps in over here. Okay, and just get alignment nicely, done. Push it in. Okay. Okay, I need to make sure I sort out the alignment properly first. Okay, for the wings at the back. Okay, and there we have it. Ramjet in jet mode. Alright, it's really, really cool. I love this Ramjet in the jet mode. So cool and so nice. So there's also landing gears that you can actually flip out over here. Flip out over here. And flip it over here, get the landing gear down. Okay, close it. And then you have Ramjet over here. Let's put it down. Jet mode. So in jet mode, okay, he actually rolls pretty nicely on the surface. He rolls really pretty nicely on the surface. So much smoother than hot rod. Yeah, MP hot rod, quite a disappointment in the vehicle mode, but Ramjet, it's nice. So apart from the feature, okay, it has the same feature as the MP-11 modes. You can actually pull out the nose cone and show the inner part. You can actually have a Dr. Arc view sit here, but I'm not showing this in the review. You can actually have this thrusters shift downwards. You can actually flip this part upwards, and then yeah, this will go here. And also you can flip up this part, okay, just to show the inner engines, which is basically are the feet. And yeah, and the thrusters can move quite freely. So that's about it. All in all, I like the jet mode. It's so nice. It's so different from the old MP-jet. I'm so glad Takara's making this. I'm very sure Dirge and who is the other guy? Dirge and Thrust would follow, definitely for sure, and I think most likely are gonna be another Takara Tomy more exclusive. So that's gonna be a little bit tougher to get, but yeah, I think it's really worth getting. So this is very, very nice. I like the colors and everything, and I like the G1 rendition of this. So it's really cool. You know, I know third party, I'm not sure which third party did Ramjet before, but I'm not a supporter of third party items, so I didn't buy that. So I can't do any comparison on that. But I think Takara Tomy's done a great job on this. Just that I think the MP-11 mode being the MP-11 mode itself, we just have to be really careful when we handle certain joints. Like for example over here, just to make sure that we don't stress the joints. So I'm not sure whether they improve on the plastic quality or whatever, but I'm not going to risk it. Alright, so in order to transform Ramjet back to its robot mode, the first thing you want to do is to remove this. Alright, and just to let you guys know, you can't fit in completely. So you know, in case some of you want to display him with this missile like the G1 mode, you can't fit it in completely this way. Alright, so you have to sorry, excuse me, disassemble it. Okay, pull it out. Okay, gotta find the alignment. Yep, so it's got that tough to find alignment. Okay, find alignment, so pull it in. Okay, you gotta get it back this way. So I'm gonna pull this out as well. Be careful when you pull it out. Okay, just disassemble this. Okay, align this. Rotate this 360. Press it in. Okay, so next thing what you're gonna do, you're gonna split the legs. Okay, once you split the legs, you can pull them apart. Okay, slot down very nicely. Flip this. Okay, push this outwards. Push this outwards. So there's a problem with this portion. So sometimes when you push this outwards, it might not pop out. So you might need to do this a couple of times, and this part will pop out together. All right. So you flip this. Flip this. Flip this up. Flip this up. So in order to get the feet out, instead of digging it, just move the thrusters. Alright, and then it comes out easily. Alright, so instead of just trying your best to dig it out, just move the thrusters downwards and you'll flip up. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, next thing what you want to do, I'll flip this downwards. Okay, flip this up. Rotate 180 degrees, flip it down, close it. Okay, flip this downwards. Rotate. Okay, and then be careful when you hold it. Yes. Okay, got this down. So I'm just gonna keep this down for the time being. Next thing what you're gonna do, you're gonna unpack this. Okay, you gotta unpack this from the red portion of the wings. Unpack this. So as you unpack it, just hold it as close as possible, making sure you're holding these two parts, and then just rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, just hold it as close as possible. Okay, and you're done. Okay, so once after that, you just flip out the arms. Okay, press the first down, rotate 90 degrees, rotate, okay, 90 degrees over here. Okay, move the arms upwards, move the arms upwards. Okay, I'm going to shift the camera back a little bit. Okay, so once this is done, you flip this empire. Oops, sorry, not yet. You have to move the chest pieces down first, so over here. Okay, just rotate the chest pieces down. Okay, over here. Rotate it down over here. Okay. Okay, rotate it down completely. So once you've done that, you flip the shoulder pieces down. Okay, unpack this. Unpack this. Okay, you push the back outwards. Okay, this goes underneath. This moves here. Rotate 180 degrees. So once you align them nicely, just collapse the chest all the way down. Just press it down. Okay, let me just do this carefully. Okay, let's align some pieces nicely first. Okay. Okay, once this is done, press it down. Okay, I just have a little bit of problem over here, so but I think it's more like alignment issue. So once you align it nicely, it should go down nicely. Yep, got it down nicely. Okay. So here, flip this out. Okay, rotate the head. Okay, and neck, push it to the back. Here, and just lift the camera up a little bit. Over the back, you make sure the cone settles nicely over here. Pushing down here, over here, and then over here. Push this wing portion upwards. Push this upwards. Okay, and you're done Ramjet in robot mode. Okay, cool. So you can actually leave it the way it is this way, or you can actually put in the two cannon thrusters as well. So as per instructions, what you need to do is just to pack this in. I'll just be very careful when packing this in. Okay, just so to make sure that I don't stress the joint over here. Okay, and here we have Ramjet, fully transformed back in the robot mode. Alright, cool. So, very nice masterpiece. Okay, I personally like it. Transformation wise, it's not difficult. Okay, I mean you do it once or twice and you get a hang of it, and it's pretty fun. I think it's pretty intuitive, and this figure, totally love it. Great to have the cone heads. Okay, this is the first of the cone heads, and like I said, I'm really sure that the next two cone heads, dirge and thrust, will be happening. If not this year, maybe by next year. I'm sure the other two will be coming to us very soon. So let's just be patient, not go for any third party, and go for the official pieces for this one. So here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time. So the noteworthy remotes are the head, okay, the kneecaps over here, the wings. So these are the main remote that is done to the MP-11. So prior to the review, I actually assembled the two missiles at the back over here. Okay. So yeah, so this is Ramjet. So in terms of, let's say, joints wise, okay, it's cool. You have ratchet joints. You can move 90 degrees over here. Here's a double. Over here it says stamina 8, intelligence 5. Yup, not very clever. Speed 9, endurance 9, rank 5, courage 8, firepower 7, skill 6. Alright. So without further ado, here is Ramjet. Okay, so I'm just gonna adjust the camera closer right now. Okay, have a good view. So this is Ramjet. Okay, so very nice white piece of transformer. So this is like a remold of the SIG that the toy is made, and for alignment purpose, you can't hide that completely. And yeah, so this is how it will look like. But still, it's still a very nice piece. In terms of the lower leg articulation wise, you can actually move it up this much. Okay, you can rotate the thighs. Okay, you can move it up this much. Okay, and then you have double joint. Hello everybody, this is Charles and I'm back with another review. This time for Takara Tomy's Transformers masterpiece MP-11NR Destron New Jetron Warrior Ramjet. Alright, so this is a Takara Tomy online mall exclusive. So as you can see, the box is huge. Okay, so it's so huge I have no space on my screen, okay, to put it in. But this is like the front and the back of the box, and it comes with a very nice bio card. Okay, so this is a bio card of Ramjet. Jointed elbow. Okay, slight waist rotation, very slight. His head can move not 360. Okay, it's being blocked, okay, by the back. So one thing about the head, which I think it's a little bit aesthetically not so nice, that you can see the back of the cockpit over here. So if you look at the back over here, this cockpit piece, so it would be much nicer if you can align it such that you can't see the cockpit piece at all. But unfortunately, due to the way